Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Also, today is lawn day, so if the lawn man come back around here, you won't hear the lawn man. There's a damn windstorm going on, okay? My mics ain't working and I'm stuck with these headphones. So, this is a Rowina message, okay? An angel message, okay? So let's see. What is the overall energy of? So we got guidance, okay? So, I don't know. Maybe you're receiving very strong guidance, okay? Like, your ship is being guided right to where it needs to go. I feel like you are having a very bright star energy. It's like you're allowing this star energy to lead you throughout this life or wherever it is that you're meant to be going at this time, okay? This is the number 44. You could be a life path number 4 or 8, okay? Or 44 could be significant. You could be seeing it a lot, okay? We got Aries at the bottom of the deck with motivation, okay? So you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Let's see. I parted the deck at love, okay? So you could be being guided to love, or some sort of lover could be being guided to you. It says be a badass love being today when I part the deck. So somebody definitely wanting to come in and show you a little bit of love. But I mean, it doesn't have to be like a lover, like it could just be a friend or anybody really. What else? We got to thine own ass be true, okay? It says the most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story, it's been unscientifically proven. Owning who you are, and what you struggle with and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admitted he liked big butts and he could not lie. His life blossomed after that, okay? Big facts, okay? So please be true to yourself. Uphold your truth no matter what. No matter what people think about it or how they feel like it looks on you. They just need to focus on their own truth, okay? It says, accept the good in your life and know you're a fucking delight, okay? Once you notice the good shit going on in your life, more good shit starts happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is like that, okay? So you got some goodness stuck to you, and the more you roll that goodness around, and the more you focus on being a product of what you really truly do believe in, the more of that type of energy you're attracting, or that type of energy is sticking to you. You're really being the change you want to see up in this bitch. That's what the card says, okay? It says be the change you want to see up in this bitch, and that's exactly what you're doing. It says if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. So big emphasis on you believing in your guidance at this time. It's like you have this truth that you stepped into, you're upholding it, but it's like, do you really truly believe in it? You know what I mean? Like, do you believe your channeled messages and all of these good things that you're being told is coming to you? Do you believe that you're rolling around in this goodness and in this compassion and really showing the best parts of you? Because that part is very important. The part where you believe that these things that you know to be true about yourself are actually true, and not just some fantasy or something that you've made up for yourself. Like, you have to believe in the direction that you're headed in and know that you're truly being guided, in every way that you think you're being guided, okay? Yeah, we got resistance, okay? You could need to surrender a little bit. You could be showing a little bit of resistance to the divine at this time because you're having a little bit of doubt in your own truth, not in a negative way though. Like it's just a little thing, it's little energy is what I'm picking up. Like I don't feel like this is a big thing. This could be a product of like some unconscious thing that you have going on or something in your subconscious that's kind of holding you back. Maybe there's still like some trust issues or something that you're needing to build up within yourself so you could see that the direction that you're going is perfect for you and there's no need for the resistance when you have such a beautiful team working in your favor, okay? It could be a life path number 3 or 4 or 8, okay? We got ghosts, okay? So, I don't know. You could be a medium. That's what I'm really getting. But this ghost card always gives me ghosts of the past, okay? I'm hearing, but the old me's dead and gone, dead and gone. So, maybe you feel like, I don't know. It's almost like you're afraid of some part of you that you already, like, killed off, Like, you're worried in some sort of way. We got distance, okay? Like, I don't know. Sometimes when you're going through spiritual awakenings or something like this, spirit can be really quiet. It could be not clear. It could be a little bit confusing, but it's like spirit's waiting for you to like take some sort of step or to step in some sort of belief or step into some sort of pattern that's right for you, that's bringing growth to you so that you can go the distance the way that you want to. You could feel a little bit distant from your guidance, or you could not be hearing things as clearly or getting as many signs as you were getting, but I think you're going through some sort of like spiritual or energetic upgrade. So just hold firm in your truth, okay? And don't feel like, you've gone the wrong way or things just aren't working out. Sometimes that happens, okay? Sometimes spirit gets really quiet and they're giving you a chance to like observe yourself, observe your situation, observe your life, and really put things into perspective for yourself so that you can go on exercising this beautiful free type of energy that you have going on within yourself. We got influence, okay? You could be thinking about like turning to being under the influence or something. Like you might feel like, damn, I need a drink or something, like I need a cigarette. But like really try to avoid going to those kinds of things when you're having an issue or when things aren't clear, because those things really don't help clear things up. If anything, they just make things a lot more foggy and makes it easier for you to build like false constructs within your mind that tell you what's going on or that make you feel like you're seeing things clearly when really things are just very foggy. So it's like, don't make it worse. I think the real answer for you is to like let certain things roll off your back when it comes to the opinions of others outside of you, and also to just have a little bit more fun with it. Your guides, they are naturally very fun, very light, very joyous. They'll take it to a deep place, to a heavy place with you when it's time to do that shadow work or to handle something that you really need to handle within yourself. But for the most part, they're very fun, they're light, they're free, they're funny, okay? Like there's a lot of enjoyment that can come from this type of guidance, so just be on the lookout for that too, and try not to make the thing, like try not to take it so seriously. I feel like you are extremely protected. Maybe that could be the thing, maybe you don't have too much trust in your protection, like maybe you feel like, okay, well, if I was truly protected, then, I wouldn't have to deal with this, or I wouldn't have to see these people, or I wouldn't have to, live here or do this or do that, but it's like, no, those things are a part of life and you really are where you need to be. And also you're extremely protected, even when you got to do this or talk to them or live there or do this, like whatever it is that you're doing, you have this amazing angelic protection around you. But if you don't trust in this team that you have around you, then that is a form of resistance, and it can make your direction that you're going in a little bit cloudy, and it leaves like these kind of open spaces for ghosts of the past to come in and have like some sort of access to you. So like really trust in your guides, okay, and in the way that they guide you to go. Like I don't know, it's almost a little bit of mental conflict that could be going on with you, okay, but it's like she's saying like it's almost for no reason, you know. It's like some sort of wound or something that needs attention paid to it going on with you. And that could be why your guidance has gotten like a little bit quiet, or it's like slowed down, okay? We got the Ace of Moons, because now is the time for you to focus on your cup overflowing, like rebooting yourself with this energy of self-love, reminding yourself that everything that you go through and everyone that comes into contact with you, it should be a fucking delight, even if it isn't the best situation, because you're even alive to experience those things. So a lot of gratitude is going to be very important to you at this time with the Ace of Stars or the Ace of Pentacles. It's like two aces coming out back to back. First of all, gives me that energy of oneness, but it's like the Ace of Pentacles, right? The original pinnacle with the big God hand that's like handing it down out of the clouds. It's like you're already holding this, like you already have this. And every time you doubt it, or every time you wonder if it's really your truth or not, it's kind of like you showing resistance to the beautiful wealth that you hold within yourself, and kind of you putting a restriction on just how much your cup is able to overflow, you know? You might even be bummed out, you know, because you can't help others, or you can't do more for other people. But it's like you can't do shit until you can do something for yourself, until your own cup is overflowing and you have this strong confidence in the divine wealth that God placed within you, and that you really truly believe that you're meant to do something with it all, you know? Because it's a really sad thing when you go through so many different things and you really don't understand what you're meant to do with it, you know? Like, this helps me so much because it puts into perspective all of the shit that I've been through and what I was really meant to do with it, you know? And you just have to feel that very same way about your journey. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I feel like that all the time, or I always have that clarity and that's how I fucking know. You know, that's how I know that it might not always seem the clearest, and everything might not always be just like laid out right in front of you. But once you get your mind right, and you get yourself back to thinking, okay, I'm already in this positive new beginning and I have nothing to worry about, and I have the best team, the best backing that I could ever ask for, that's what brings you back to that beautiful ace energy, okay? So another ace coming out for you, baby. It's aces up, really. But I think you just have like a little bit of worry, a little bit of like something kind of like tugging you back from the direction that you really truly want to go in. We got the Six of Moons or the Six of Cups. Definitely some sort of past wound. So maybe like sit down and question yourself about certain things, you know. Is there anything in the past that, you know, has affected my ability to trust, that I could be holding on to? You know, what is it that could be getting in the way of me really truly trusting that I have this big divine journey and my cup is able to overflow and help me and my family and even other people who aren't a part of my family but will always be a part of my family, you know? It's like that kind of energy, okay? What's the distance and observation? I just think you might be putting a little bit too much on yourself with the Two of Stars, and it can be causing a bit of an imbalance in like your physical life. Like you could be seeing it kind of show up there. Like maybe you feel like your money is low, but really you're super rich and you can attract money whenever you want. But if you keep walking around feeling like your money is low, and what kind of passionate new beginning is this, then you know, your reality tends to match your mentality. So you just have to be very aware of that, okay? Yeah, we got the Death card. So there could be certain things that you need to release in order to allow this new beginning to like get cracking in your life, you know, because it's never going to look like a new beginning if you don't ever think it's one. If you're never ever celebrating the romance of life, you know, like you have to learn to fall in love with every single part of your story and every single part of your life is what's just getting at, okay? What's the Ace of Moons and the Ace of Stars? Okay, I got two. So we got environmental awareness, and we got, well, with the coral reef sea queen, okay? And we got the heart chakra gateway with love, capacity, and expansion, okay? So this environmental awareness with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, okay? Like, Take a look at your environment. Take a look at your life. I'm hearing, take a look at me now, because there's just an empty space. What she say? And you coming back to me is against the odds. I don't know. And that's what I've got to face. There's something in that song. Take a good look at me now, because I'll still be standing here. So I don't know. Maybe you've been through a lot of things, sort of like what I was talking about earlier. And like I was saying, it's time for you to take a look at your environment and see just how many shitty situations you've been guided out of, you know? Like, that is an amazing way to build trust with your spirit team, to build that trust with God. Because you're like, wow, you know, like, I never thought I would have, first of all, the capacity of the heart to move over these different things that I've been through. I never thought I would be able to expand in this way, you know, and showing that love and appreciation for God and the angels and the ancestors and the ascended masters and all of the work that goes in behind the scenes to make sure that you come over and you come through all of these different things that you've been through, you know. Like, it's like sometimes you're thinking about it like, oh, if this never would have happened, I wouldn't even be here in this situation, you know, rather than if this didn't happen, I never would have been able to identify this type of energy for what it is. And I just know that I'm going to something better because of all of the hard work that I put in to become this better version of myself, you know. Two totally different ways of thinking. You have to like really choose one and choose to have that trust in your guidance, because it's just so important. Okay, we got celebrate change, okay? So now is the time to celebrate change and release any and all ghosts of the past or any and all old ways of thinking. Now is the time of transmutation for you, so that you can really feel the celebratory type of energy that surrounds you. Like being more aware of all of the good that's around you and not so hung up on the negativity and on the things that you don't like. Yeah, we got the well gatekeeper with innate infinite wisdom. Like, you're tapping into this innate infinite wisdom. And also sometimes when spirit's giving you really big downloads, a lot of heavy thoughts will come up, a lot of like shadow work and different things that maybe you weren't ready to deal with before, but now you're ready to deal with it now, you know. And sometimes she's saying, like, in our striving to be so positive, to be so wise, to be so loving, and to be so compassionate, we forget that it was facing all of those emotions and thoughts and things that popped up head on that got us to this energy in the first place. So don't forget that you still have to do that work. There's always a little bit of work to be done within yourself. Some sort of mentality or some new way to look at something that you already looked at or that you already dealt with. Negative things coming up aren't always negative. It's about the way that you look at it. If you know, take it and label it negative and file it under negativity, then how are you ever going to deal with it? Because you're like, la la la, I'm ignoring all negativity, you know. So it's like, it's all about your perspective on what's negative. It's kind of like beauty, you know. Like, negativity is in the eye of the beholder. Some people could come out and speak their opinion, and like 50 people gonna get mad because they feel like they came from a negative place. But it's like these other 100 people over here who really feel what they said, and because they learned that lesson and they see through whatever emotions or whatever might be coming with that, because that person is expressing themselves from the heart, you know. So allowing yourself to express things from the heart and not feeling like you're being a negative Nancy or you're on some lower vibrational shit just because you have things within you that you need to work out. And really trusting that your spirit team or that God, you know, is going to really walk you through this thing, and there's no need for the resistance, and it's all a lot easier if you just go ahead and surrender to what it is that they're trying to do, you know, which is to unify your passions and bring you to like a much more mature state. That's what they're always trying to do, you know, trying to get you to this place where you really truly can celebrate life, and you're not worried or looking over your shoulder that this old way of thinking or being, or even these old people, are going to be able to come back and access you in the same way. Like, trusting the direction that you've chosen to go in and knowing you're protected as long as you walk in that direction, because God already let you know within you that it's the right direction. What's emotional awareness, love, capacity? We got the Five of Keys with wishes fulfilled, okay? And the Five of Keys talks about, well, it can. The Five of Keys is also the Five of Swords, okay? So the Five of Swords could talk about holding on to certain ways of thinking that no longer serve you. And I think you're doing a good job of releasing them. But I think, like, on certain days, or when it's too thick, when it's too deep, it's like, hell no. That's the last thing I want to do is think through some shit or try to fix this, you know? And I think that they're just, like Rowina's asking you to take the time to look into those things much deeper, because this is how you really truly get your wishes fulfilled. Like, nothing can be poured into you unless you're willing to empty out, the things that you don't need within you. So not looking at it as a chore or as something that you just have to do, but as something that you want to do, a fun exercise that's going to get to the deepest parts of you, or the deepest parts of your subconscious mind, and really enjoying that and enjoying what comes after, and having trust in the process that spirit is carrying you through. Lovely. What's capacity, expansion, and celebrate change? They just keep flipping and flipping back over. We got the Three of Scrolls, okay? Which talks about setting your course. Like, a lot of people think, it's just our affirmations, or it's just our, manifestations, or whatever it is that we imagine that's coming into our life that sets our course. But really, it's getting rid of all of the old ways of thinking and being that's setting your course. It's all putting you into alignment with your true path, because you're lightening the load and allowing yourself to rise to the true path that you're meant to be on in the first place, okay? And I seen 2111. What else? Ooh, we got the Buddha prepares, okay, with the Hanged Man, okay, which is lovely, because the Hanged Man talks about a new enlightened perspective. And originally, traditionally, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down on the tree, but his crown is enlightened, like everything in his life being turned upside down, and him being able to pull wisdom, or being able to pull some sort of lesson from that, like, this could be what's going on with you. So pull the wisdom from it, and don't freak out so much, and don't question your guidance and feel like, what is going on? Okay, we got the Archangel Raphael with the chariot, perfect, because what's going on is your healing, and you're moving forward through that healing energy. And it just, sometimes it can seem a little bit scary, okay? Yeah, we got clearing the way. So the way is definitely being cleared for you right now, my love. So it says, when in doubt, give people the benefit. Everyone else is trying their best, right? Except maybe this person talking loud on speakerphone in public, It's like, this is just what Venus was saying earlier, when it comes to people on the outside of you, you just have to, put it into that's who they are, until they figure out that that's not who they are, and still be able to, love them and find a way around the nonsense, because they're in this place of resistance. Could be people on the outside of you who are just, extremely resistant, and just don't have any trust in anything real, or in any sort of higher power. So it's also kind of some distractions thrown into there, and it could make you slide back into a certain way of thinking that really doesn't serve you, okay? So just try to avoid that too. Spirit was telling me, the things that you say when you have a bad day, or those little actions, the little things you do when you got an attitude or whatever, that does affect your energy. But it's also the things that you don't say, the things that you don't act on, that feeling that you kind of stuff down because you just don't feel like dealing with it, or dealing with anyone else's negativity. But you don't always have to deal with other people in order to deal with the situation that you're having with that other person, okay? Those types of things can be resolved through God. You ain't even got to ever even deal with the people, okay? So just know that you could just pray for these people and continue to be true to your own ass and fill your own cup, so you can actually help people who are open and willing to accepting your help, okay? It says, I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. If I'm going to spend it it might as well be a good investment, okay? So if you're going to spend that energy, then it might as well be a good place where you put that energy. It's like, I don't know, somebody's a Venus flytrap, okay? Somebody's a Venus flytrap. They could sit around, they could look nice and all of that, but at the end of the day, if you get too close or if you pour too much energy into them, they gonna eat you. And you just have to be very aware of that too with this environmental awareness, okay? It says, I make like a friendship farmer and fertilize all my easy, joyful friendships. The other ones, well, nature can decide what to do with those. Come on. Talk to them, okay? Nature can decide what to do with those other energies who choose not to be so friendly. God can decide what to do with those energies that are very inconsiderate and don't care about what you got going on. That's not your problem. That's their problem at the end of the day. Your only job is to focus on God and his guidance. To help when you guided to help, and to sit down and fall back and just observe when you call to do that. And having that trust in your spirit team that when they're telling you these certain things, that they telling you the right thing for the right reason at the right time. And this is something that they have proved to me over and over again, okay? What's the final thought on this? We got the drum with dream and journey. And we got direction guardian with choose your path, okay? And that's the order we're going to read them in. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got moon with take note of intuitive messages, okay? So you need to trust your intuition. This is how you're being guided. And the more you heal through these different things that you've been through, the stronger your intuition becomes. This is the facts, okay? Let's see. Drum is like way back here. Yeah, it's right here. It says, journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. In shamanic traditions, in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality, okay? So listening to drums, working with drums could be very significant for you. This could be something that's very tied to your ancestry, okay? And that could really help you to like go on some sort of vision quest or do some sort of meditation that's going to bring you some sort of different perspective from your spirit team. I feel like just as much as you want to trust them and you want to know that what they're telling you is right, they want you to do that because it solidifies the relationship that you have between each other and they can guide you properly, you know? It's like as long as you show the resistance and there's a little bit of a block in the way, like nobody benefits. So maybe trying that, okay? It says you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of the Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality, okay? Dreams come true. Know it and live it. And let me just... So, the Direction Guardian says, connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The direction guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go, when we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The direction guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child or a cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a direction to be made, my bad. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart, okay? So, with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.